let's talk about the new high-quality, quick-drying white glue Wolverine. The AK12014 reference corresponds to this popular adhesive, also called polyvinyl acetate or PVA, vinyl adhesive or cold glue. It is transparent when dry and has an aqueous space, so it can be used directly from the container or diluted with water. It is used to bond a wide range of materials such as wood, cork, foam and all kinds of elements on our scene with total tranquility, since it will not affect almost any of them. Its stopper is at the same time an applicator that will facilitate its use. In addition, this adhesive allows for easy cleaning of working tools under running water. It is a general-purpose adhesive with multiple applications, not only in the world of modeling, as it is widely used for all kinds of crafts and DIY jobs. One of its main uses is gluing wood. Its quick drying time and high resistance make it ideal for this. We are going to use it to build a wooden frame that we will later reinforce with metal brackets for a scene. We will use the glue directly from the bottle, applying it onto the contact surface. It will be enough to apply light pressure on the joint and leave the pieces in the proper position until the glue fully cures. We can easily clean up the excess using water and a cloth. Although it is fast, the drying time varies according to various factors such as temperature, humidity or the materials used. Once the joint cures, we can reinforce it with metal brackets. Another important application to consider is its function as a sealant. We apply a little glue at the joints. After removing the excess and without waiting for it to dry completely, we can start sanding with fine-grade sandpaper. During this process, the dust generated by sanding will mix with the still fresh glue and cover the joint completely, avoiding changes in color. Finally, we will sand the surface with different sandpaper blocks to reduce the joints and smooth the whole set. Our frame is now ready to fit our vignette or diorama. Another important application of white glue is the use of its mixture with water for building terrains. We are going to make a small piece of terrain on which we will place various types of sand and gravel with some vegetation and various accessories, all using white glue. At the very beginning, it is convenient to apply some type of acrylic paste on the foam to avoid damaging it during the setting process and subsequent weathering. We apply it directly onto the foam with a thick brush. It must be distributed to completely cover the foam. To reach the corners and recesses without staining other elements of the scene, we can use a softer brush. By dampening it with water, we can easily distribute the paste to any corner. Once completely covered, we just have to wait for the pasta to dry. To start working on the ground, we must prepare all the materials. We will use any type of sand as a base. We will first add the gravel and proceed by adding the stones, from the smallest to the largest. To fix the sand and gravel, we will mix water and white glue at an approximately 50% ratio. To apply it, we can use any soft brush and spread the mixture on the ground. It is advisable to work in sections, little by little, thus preventing the ground from absorbing the mixture of water and glue. Next, we will only have to pour the sand with our fingers. If we want to further emphasize an area, we can moisten and sprinkle it again while the ground is still wet. The next step will be to place and fix the gravel where it suits us. To do this, we first moisten the ground with a mixture of water and white glue. We then sprinkle the gravel only in the chosen places. With the medium-sized stones, we will proceed differently. We will first place them and afterwards we will fix them with the previously prepared mixture, using a brush. We must always be cautious, and as the size of the stones increases, we will place less of them on our scene. To place the largest stones, we will use the undiluted glue. To fix them to the ground, we just add a little white glue. We will select and place them one by one, using tweezers. Continuing with the applications of the white glue, we are going to see how to use it undiluted to fix the vegetation in our terrain. Various types of vegetation should be used to achieve a certain visual appeal. We will use prefabricated plants in the form of bushes and tufts. We will need scissors, tweezers, and a piece of cardboard to deposit the glue. We start by placing some white glue on the cardboard. We will start with the tuft of the seagrass in its characteristic and natural neutral color. Using tweezers, we extract a tuft of desired size. Using scissors, we slightly trim the longest strands and their base to facilitate their gluing on the ground. Next, we just have to glue the base of the tuft that had been previously cut flat, and place it in the desired position. Finally, using a wooden toothpick, we open it and give it its final shape. In the case of prefabricated plants, the procedure is exactly the same. After choosing the type and color, the tuft is removed from the paper sheet and soaked in white glue. Next, it is placed and fixed to the ground, using a toothpick. As you can see, after adding all the vegetation, the land is ready to be painted and adjusted to our needs. These are just some of the multiple possibilities that white glue offers us. I hope you liked it and see you soon on our official AK YouTube channel.